Hey there, September 28th coming right at you. Little message for today. Let's see what's coming through. Lots of twin flame questions coming at the channel. So I'm going to be doing some astrological videos in the next week about twin flame and mission. I'm also going to be looking ahead in general to October, what's going on. A bunch of planets are turning direct. Thank God. I mean, we just went into Mercury retrograde, so Mercury will be going direct, but like Jupiter, stuff like big impact. So I'll do a special video around that. Those of you who are in our Pathfinder and Seeker groups, I will be doing the individual zodiac look ahead for October this week. So you might want to jump on that, whether you see it live or recorded, either way. Okay. Let's see where we go. Any zodiac signs that do show up in this reading, I will be exploring them further in the extended. It could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So I've definitely been hearing from a lot of Capricorns that feel like their sign isn't coming up lately, but check out your chart to see what else is going on or what else you have majorly in terms of your internal planets, your moon, your rising, your Venus. See what else you have. Those signs might be represented, okay? Capricorn's probably going to be all over this reading. Okay, impasse, distant thunder, vast vistas. So this says to me, this is the stuckness, okay, that's been happening. There is a tower coming, all right? There is a tower. It can be a flash of inspiration. I'm feeling that, now that we've had these couple months of introspection and doing the work and curiosity and reading and meditating. We talked a lot about meditating and journaling. Now that this is all coming to a head, it's all coming to some kind of culmination where you're going to be able to expand your horizons. This is Jupiter going direct. Okay, later, in October, I'll get the dates and I'll do that video. Jupiter is about expansion. So when Jupiter is in retrograde, it's about internal expansion. It's about seeking information. And so now you'll be able to use it. I feel like some of you are going to have a burst of inspiration very, very soon that feels pretty good to me, even though I said tower. Towers don't always have to be bad, right? Like, it's not true that they're always bad. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Wow, 4 of Swords. Look at that. There's that inspiration coming through from the higher self. This can be, some of you got a little bit stuck on a previous love or heartache or something like that, and you have done the work of healing it. That's what's bringing in the inspiration here. Okay, so whatever you've done this past 2 months is working. Just saying. 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups. I feel like you're faced with a choice here. And I feel like some of you are dealing with a person who's confused as to what to choose. This could be the past heartache, this person who you had a heartache with. You're definitely in the healing mode. They're still in kind of like I'm not going to say lower vibration because I don't really think that's true. I think they're in the place of like, okay, all right, my mindsets are getting, I'm having these inspirations. I'm having these thoughts about what to do. Some of you could actually be traveling. I feel like this person that you're dealing with doesn't really know what to choose. Moon, Pisces energy, 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Wow. Okay, so we're coming out of this lack of clarity, and Pisces is the internal garden, the internal landscape. And some of you might have had a hard time getting in touch with your guides, even though that's what this last 2 months has really been about. It's been about going inside and about understanding, not from a cerebral standpoint necessarily, but more from a feeling standpoint. And that can be an issue here because there's so many swords here. If you and this person are very much like trying to understand and think your way through this energy, this moon energy, this Piscean energy, that's kind of a conflict. All right. So if you're trying to really think your way through something, it's not it. It's about really feeling your way through something. Both of you are having that experience. And I feel like when you've done your healing, it's been mostly about healing your heart so that you can do this, so that you can have this inspiration. This other person could have some mindset issues around what they're allowed to do in their life, about what is not what is meaningful. This is a little bit of a look ahead to the Taurus North Node. We're in Gemini North Node right now, about 4 degrees, which is exactly where my North Node is. So I can see the expansion here. I feel like it doesn't always mean that you need to be... being activated by the North Node is good in terms of expansion. And I feel like that's really what's going on here, is that there's so much confusion around the broken heart and around the mindset. It's really confusing the way forward for you. If this is just you, there was a lot of work to be done. And I feel like you might, starting a meditation practice really was bringing in your guides, really was bringing in the messages you need to hear. Some of you could be doing channeling work or learning to channel. Some of you could be tarot, learning about that. I feel like once you figure out that it's not about your thoughts, it's about your feelings, then something can grow. All right. Then we get the 4 of Wands. We've got the, 4 of Swords up here. Then we get the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. This is what you really are seeking to create in your life. And the situation is that both of you, this could be a twin flame partnership or a soulmate or life mate partnership that has been built on miscommunication or having a problem with connecting in terms of how you're expressing your experience. There can be, misunderstandings. There can be missed opportunities. Okay, and I feel like now, I'm going to clarify these here. Now it's about working together. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so please clarify the 3 of Swords for me. High Priestess. Chariot. King of Wands. Wow. Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is about connecting with your guides. Will move you forward. There's inspiration coming. All right. If you're identifying with this first person up here, which, I'm kind of feeling that is you. I'm just going to say that's what that seems to me. As a High Priestess, the internal game of meditation, the internal understanding, connecting to your guides, understanding when things show up, what they look like, that are driven by spirit, right? Like, you're finally determining that this is a spiritual connection, and whatever happens in the 3D land is what it is, but the real connection is spiritual. Once you get that, then you get the inspiration for driving your 3D life forward. Okay, once you're flipping it around for yourself, I feel like if this connection was solely in the 3D, it was very disappointing. Okay, I'm just going to say, I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just saying, like, hey, this connection is primarily spiritual. And once you just release and succumb to that, once you surrender to that, then it can become physical. Then it can become 3D. But if you're like, no, this is not what the purpose of this relationship. This purpose of this relationship is for me to get married to this person. Once you release and let go of that paradigm, this is a new paradigm. It's an opposite paradigm from what you think the twin flame or the soulmate or the life partner connection is. Yes, but primarily it needs to be a spiritual one. It needs to be based on feelings. And these mindset issues have really been blocking you. You really think this might be you or this might be you. You might really think that all love hurts. Deep down, you might really hold that opinion. This other person might believe that they're going to be trapped if they're in relationship. These things need to be cleared in order for this to move forward. What is the 8 of Swords about? Three of Cups. Lots of threes here. Three of Cups. Page of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, we can make this work. This is going to be something that can move forward. Once it's being inspired, I feel like this person, number one, may have some kind of addiction. Number two, that is holding them back, Eight of Swords. But now they're learning something new from you. I feel like the 5D, the telepathy that is between the two of you is really creating an experience where this person is learning, and they can become the king of Pentacles. Whoopsie. They can become the King of Pentacles. I wasn't paying any attention to the screen. All right. They can become the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is likely been all up in their head or all up in their confusion about you. And once there's a decision made to choose, to learn something new, to bring it to this place, they're learning from you in a 5D kind of way. They're learning something from you. And that's what's going to make this go forward, okay? That's what's going to ground this. Because right now it's very ungrounded. You see that? The Seven of Cups, very ungrounded right now. And it needs to become grounded. They've got the Four of Wands, right? With the wands in the ground. Nine of Cups, very much a satisfied, grounded kind of image. This is really about blending the wolf and the dog. All right, you see in this Pisces card, we've got two sides to our nature. We've got the wild and we've got the domesticated. And I feel like that's kind of the core of the issue here, that you both have this wolf. Moonstruck. Watch Moonstruck. You've got a wolf inside you that's willing to eat your hand off to keep you from getting trapped, to marrying the wrong person or something like that, right? Watch Moonstruck, because Cher tells Nicolas Cage who he is. And that is a monumental scene. And he tells her who she is. That's twin flame energy. He knows who she is. She knows who he is. And neither one of them can see it about themselves. So, but when someone tries to tell you who you are, it's a little annoying, isn't it? It's a little bit like, who the F are you to tell me who I am? I feel like that has been going on, or that has been trying to go on. And the universe, you are finally, and they're finally kind of like, okay, maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. I am seeing Cancerian energy. I see Cancer, Pisces here a lot. All right. I see Cancer, Pisces here a lot. In terms of, we got the King of Wands and we've got the King of Pentacles. So I'm going to do Cancer and Pisces, and then I will do the fire signs and the earth signs. Okay. And I will get a few cards on all of that. Okay. Because this feels like it's going in a good direction, only based on feelings, based on shifting your mindset about relationships, based on shifting your mindset about this relationship, that this relationship is primarily 5D, primarily spiritual. And once you can release the idea that it's physical, it can become physical, because then you ground it in something new. You're grounding it in your inspiration. For you, I do feel like you are tapping into some kind of wisdom. Some kind of downloads are going to be happening. So it's time to pay attention. Journal. Write stuff down. Okay. Over the next 2 weeks. Two of Wands. All right. Okay. That's your reading. I'm going to continue on with this. If you want to go deeper into this reading, if this is for you, this is the morning message, September 28th. There's a link below. If you're part of our Pathfinders group, the rest of the reading starts right now.